The capture. It started as a routine inspection. A border patrol from the ZYR and Dominion intercepted a small civilian vessel entering restricted space. On board, they found something that made the commander pause. Not weapons. Not spies. Children. Human children. The youngest barely spoke galactic standard. They were frightened, hungry, confused, refugees, apparently, from a damaged transport. The commander didn't understand the implications. He ordered them detained until proper authorities could investigate. That decision nearly ended the Dominion. The broadcast. When news leaked that the ZYR had imprisoned a group of human miners, the galactic networks erupted. It wasn't humans who reacted first. It was everyone else. Within hours, 4 to 2 species filed official protests. By the next sunrise, fleets were mobilizing. The ZYRN Council met in panic. They are just children, one advisor shouted. Exactly, another whispered. Human children. The reputation. Humans had earned a reputation over centuries, not as conquerors, but as a one species no sane civilization wanted to provoke. They were Deathworlders, born on a planet that killed the weak and forged the stubborn. They could survive radiation, starvation, extremes of cold and heat. And if someone threatened their young, no treaty, no alliance, no plea could save the offender. The first message. The Dominion's primary comms array lit up with a single encrypted transmission. Origin, Terran Defense Network. Priority, Omega. 3 words. Return. Now. The council froze. The translator repeated it, but the words didn't need translating. The tone carried the promise of annihilation. The mistake. The ZYRN tried diplomacy. They sent a polite reply. We mean no harm. The young ones are safe. They even offered to hand them over after proper evaluation. That message never reached its destination, because halfway through the transmission, their long-range sensors screamed. Human ships had entered orbit. Not scouts. Not freighters. Battle carriers. The Armada. Hundreds of vessels appeared, silent and formation perfect. The flagship, TNS Dauntless, broadcast one universal announcement. Release the children. You have 5 minutes. No threats, no explanations, just a calm certainty of predators protecting their cubs. The Dominion's defense grid powered up automatically. The human fleet didn't react. They just waited, and that terrified everyone more than any weapon ever could. The intervention. Inside the holding facility, the guards reported strange readings. The air pressure shifted. The lights dimmed. Then a sound. A deep, rhythmic hum that made the walls vibrate. Outside, a dropship descended. Matte black, marked with a Terran emblem of protection. A blue circle encasing an open hand. The doors opened. Armored humans emerged. They didn't fire. They didn't shout. They walked straight to the cells, unlocked them, and crouched to the children's level. You're safe now. Let's go home. No one tried to stop them. Even the ZYR guard stepped aside, trembling. The aftermath. By the time the Dominion fleet powered weapons, the humans were gone, and so were the children. In their place, the ZYR found a single message carved into the metal wall of the detention room. Never again. Hours later, every major galactic channel played the footage. ZYR ambassadors resigned. Colonies rioted. Even predator races condemned the act. The phrase "imprisoned human children" became the most feared words in recorded history. The Council confrontation. At the Emergency Galactic Council meeting, the ZYRN representative tried to justify the mistake. They were unidentified minors. The Morhai matriarch slammed a clawed hand on the table. You cage human offspring. Do you have a death wish? A chorus of voices followed. They'll retaliate. We're all in danger now. Pray they believe it was ignorance. No one noticed a human ambassador enter the chamber until the air chilled. The human response. Ambassador Reyes stood silently, hands clasped behind his back. "We've retrieved our children," he said evenly. "No lives were lost." The council relaxed slightly. Then he added, "This time." Silence. He looked directly at the ZYN delegate. "Humanity doesn't start wars over borders or resources anymore. We learned. But harm our young again, and you'll learn what our ancestors meant by total war." He turned and left without another word. No one moved for a full minute. The ripples. In the following cycles, new interstellar laws were passed. Article 44 of the Galactic Concord now states, "No sentient child of any species shall be detained, confined, or harmed without representation or cause." Unofficially, everyone called it the Terran Clause, because no one ever wanted to see that armada again. The children. Months later, the rescued children returned to Earth. When asked what they remembered, one small girl said, "The aliens looked scared." Her father smiled sadly. "They should be." The lesson. Historians would later write that the event marked a turning point, not in war, but in morality, because it wasn't rage or revenge that made the galaxy tremble. It was something far older, a truth carved into human instinct. Protect the young, at any cost.